Yeah. It's always good to have alternative protection with you. Welcome to the 5th episode of my Great Guitar Build-Off. I'm Frans and we have to discuss what happened in the previous episode with the body, regarding the body. So, as you all saw, that the bearing on my little router, Ronda, seized up and it unscrewed itself and it fell to the ground. And I didn't have anything to guide my template. In that case, my reaction was good enough, fast enough to pull it away. That's what she said. Anyway, my reaction was to pull it away from the body, and didn't do too much damage. It might be I can still save it to an extent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch you guys to a different camera and show you and explain to you what I mean. So as you can see, I drew out the line on which it will go and the body shape, blah 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 blah. All right, but something. So this is where the bearing slipped, and as you can see, it's almost a, I would say, two more gap, which I'll be able to save if I maybe correct this curve more towards that side. So it's not a big train smash. It is literally just needing to fix the template so it can accommodate that little turn over there, and hopefully it's not too much of a hassle. Furthermore, these cracks, don't worry, and these gaps, I'm going to fill them up with some epoxy to make them just extra strong. And yeah, right, so now that you've seen a close-up of the body, we can safely say that the little router that I have at my disposal is not going to do it. It's not going to do the job. Let's be frank. So I am probably going back to Cape Town for a little while again, in which we have a makeshift router table, and I will set that up and then use that one, which is a bigger router, and I'll probably get a better bit with the bearing on top this time, not at the bottom. Or well, it must be at the bottom because the router's upside down. Yes, we'll probably have to get one that is at the bottom. But we can, for now, I feel, let's put this aside and focus on the neck, because we haven't done the neck yet, and I've been putting it off in a way because I wasn't too sure about the wood I was going to use for the neck. Turns out it might be fine, still work, it can still work, which is beech. In the beginning of the video, in episode 1, I identified this wood as a red oak. Turns out it's not, it is a beech. It's quite durable. I believe it's been sitting in my garage for a couple of months, and dried out and shouldn't be an issue. If it is an issue, I'll just have to make another one. Let's just hope it isn't an issue. Right, so let's talk about the neck. Now, the neck. So the neck, we originally said we're going to do a scarf joint. I believe time is of the essence, and I am not going to do a scarf joint. I'm going to do it a Fender style, one piece, one cut, boom. It's still going to be a 3x3 Fender style. And here's the blank that I've got. I already drawn the center line of this particular blank, and I'm happy to continue. That being said, I changed the headstock design a little bit. Since the original headstock design was too sharp and didn't complement the body per se. So what I came up with was, or is, I know it might look silly now, it's just round shapes, and we can turn it around as well. As you can see, it is more round. And as you would notice that this blank, if I hold them more or less in the middle, you'll see that it's too narrow at the top. It's too narrow here. I'll bring that in for you guys like that. So we need to find a way to make the body. We're going to use the roasted birch that is the same as the fretboard. I'm going to cut this to size, and we are going to cut a smaller piece out like that, and then we're going to put in the roasted birch, the roasted birch in to the side to make up for the holes and also the headstock. So it will be sort of a laminated head of the neck. So I think what we should do is, this is my little router template that I've made out of offcut MDF backing, 3mm, and we can sort of play around with this and then start. I've put down the sled because I want to use the sled in the process of cutting away material quick and easy rather than using the bandsaw. I'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, so this is basically the neck, and I am going to draw it out. I'm going to work out what I need to cut away so that this is actually nice and centered. Then I am going to glue the top. I'm going to glue this on top of the head so that it can actually set in time, and then hopefully when it's set we can then start milling it down to the dimensions that I need to. And yeah, so let's get cracking with that. It's gonna be a bone nut. I bought a buffalo bone to be, well, that's what they said. Buffalo bone, and we can machine it down to the length that I actually need. Okay, so that is drawn, that's that, and then we need to work out the holes. Okay, the holes are already pre-punched into the blank here, and I am particularly needing to check if I go if I keep, now the holes are gonna be I want either the holes to be either in one piece of wood, not when it's glued up between the two in the middle and dividing it. I think that's gonna look a bit weird. So I'm thinking decisions. Okay, so I'm just going to bring you guys towards this camera over here and maybe focus that. Okay, so there you guys can see more or less what I'm going to cut away for the birch, the roasted birch, to slot in there, and then it will hopefully be enough for the machine heads to be in the singular wood rather than like in between the two, which I don't want. I kind of want them to be in one wood, particularly the birch, roasted birch. I keep forgetting. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna cut it with that. I'm gonna cut it with the bandsaw. Then, if this is thick enough, yeah, this should be thick enough. Thick enough. Yeah. Nice. And then we can glue that in, and then start with the body laminate that I want to put on top as well. So now I am going to put on my protection. Where's my other protection? Where's my other protection? Oh, there it is. It's always good to have alternative protection with you. Anyway, right. Looks like a cricket bat now. A cricket bat. Okay, so now that is done. Camera change. Woo! Ah! Okay, so I've cut this out, so I am going to quickly make everything hopefully square, and then where's the other blocks? This is the other block. Other one, where is it? Oh, I've clamped it in there so it doesn't bend the vise, whatever. So okay. Yeah. Okay, so now we can. Sucks when you left. Okay. I just wanna quickly check out my little plane. easier way. Fuck. Yeah. Turn it around. Nice. Okay, now that side is level, square. Just want to put it that way. It's just this one that still needs a little bit of attention. No, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Just with a chiseled out some meat here that I'm concerned about. Other than that, that looks perfect. Okay. Do that. Okay, so I've just basically used my cut-off saw to cut the end square that I want to plop in now. So this facing you is the top. This facing me is the bottom, and I need to now glue them very square at the bottom, because I am gonna router away the top for the machine heads. Okay, so if we do that, I am going to mix some wood with sawdust so it can close all the gaps that will be seen. Let me just quickly get a stick of magic. Okay, so I got some bamboo. Wait. Bamboo. I'm gonna mix this in with some sawdust, beach sawdust. Okay, move that one. We can mix this in. I need to add a little bit more. Don't add too much. I'm collecting it from the bandsaw. Okay, I need a lapis. Pretty sure I had it here somewhere. Okay, I got my weight cloth. Now the fun begins. Okay, so this is the head is glued. It is flush at the back, and then we're gonna have to wait for it to dry. Sit for a bit. Done and dusted. So I should put this one side so that I don't touch it. What do you guys think? I think it's looking nice. Just wait for it to dry. Okay, while we wait for that, I want to show you guys. I know it's not correctly sealed in and whatnot, but you guys get the drift. Here is the top. I think it's gonna look sick with the pickups in there. By the way, not too sure yet what to use with the pickups. I'm still deciding what route to go with the pickups. I have not yet I'm first gonna make the body complete in the neck, and then once I have the pickup, I'll make the routering jig. Once the routering jig is complete, then I will then route out the pickups and the cavities and all of that needs to happen. So for now, I'm just gonna wait until that glue dries, do the neck, and then glue this together. I should probably also start looking into gluing this together. Yeah, I should probably also glue this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to glue this as well. So the middle part, this mahogany and oak strip is 5mm and this is 6mm, so there is a difference in between, but I first want to glue it together and then mold these and blend it in with the middle, if that makes sense. So if I look at this, how and where, so I'm quite happy with the way it turned out, I'm not gonna lie. I'll just fix the masking tape and then glue it in. Thinking how I'm going to go about this. Glue that in correctly. As mentioned, this is 5mm, this is 6mm, so there is a mil difference in the height, so I need to put it in an extremely level place in order to glue that up. I'm gonna do a dry fit quickly. Oh no, this is not work. I need to get a board of some sorts. Yeah, I need to go get the board. I'm gonna create wedges to go in here and then clamp this to one another, closer to one another. Then hopefully that will work. Pencil. Hello, Luna. say hello. Hello. Ooh, look at this baby go. Oh. Let's go there. Okay. While that dries, looking good. Okay, see you in the morning.